Steph, when you were here in December, you went 0 for 7. Did that play into the night? Any motivation?
I would be honest. I actually forgot that fact. I was just kind of more focused on how big this game was for us. The intentionality that we came out in the first quarter was just a great game plan to understand how they guard us. I thought about their style. They try to junk up the game on defense, top blocks, and trying to send me into the paint and traffic and all that. We had a counter for that to start the game. But other than that, it was just trying to win a big game and embracing the moment.
How'd you hit him on this trip? Golfed a couple times?
I know Steve's talking. When I golf, good things happen. You just fill the cup up. Everybody has their thing. And for me, beach being outside is always nice.
How rejuvenated do you feel from maybe the week off, maybe the golf, whatever?
Body feels good. It's been a good trend. I think I hadn't played an intense game like that in a while, since obviously before the injury, and still wearing the pad back there and trying to protect myself. But other than that, feeling a good rhythm. The week off definitely helped in that sense, where the tank is pretty full, and you want to try to maintain that for as long as we can down the stretch.
How much do you feel the pad or not?
I'm used to it from 3 years ago, so it was different then. This was I know what to expect.
How long do you think you're gonna have to wear it?
I'm not sure, but probably the rest of the regular season at least.
Hey, Steph, you were just 1 3-pointer away from tying your career high of 13 threes, and now you hit 12 of them. Did you know before the game that you was going to have one of these type of nights where you're just going to go off, be in the zone like this?
No, my whole career I've never really thought that way. You have confidence, you prepare yourself, but it's never a results-based thing. It's just understanding the work you put in. I did shoot it well this morning, a shoot-around, so you kind of feel good and have confidence, but you never think it's going to be a 50 night. But the first quarter was just rhythm and decisiveness and the byproduct of good preparation for this game, and then the rest kind of you just flow off of that.
You kind of mentioned it earlier, but what specifically were they doing trying to stop you defensively, and what's the best way and the way that you exploited that?
The main point, they just try to take the ball out of your hands. Like last time we were here, my shot attempts were way down just because they were top blocking pretty much at 94 feet and just trying to keep the ball out of their hands, and then you're not able to get a rhythm. And they have obviously Wells, who took the assignment on their game plan last game and this game. They got Jaren Jackson, Defensive Player of the Year behind. They got Zach Edey's 7 foot plus. They got size everywhere, so they try to just funnel you into traffic. And I think tonight we're just trying to get the ball in your hands as much as possible and then let chaos kind of flow from there. And usually good things happen.
What dynamic does Jimmy give fourth quarters for you guys?
Fourth quarters, first quarter, second quarter, every quarter. He has a presence about him. He's so always under control, making the right play, taking advantage of advantages when he gets in the paint, getting to the line, finishing at the rim. He hit a 3 in the first quarter that got us going. So he always makes the right play. And when I'm off the court, he's lifting the level of guys around him who are out there. He's a gamer.
How significant is 28 of 28 from the free throw line in a game of this magnitude, especially considering where you guys are at collectively at the line earlier this season?
Yeah, it's weird. We had I don't know if I am still, leading the league in free throw percentage, and we were dead last as a team. And that's just kind of an anomaly because we had a rough patch, but every point matters in a game like tonight, especially when you're getting easy points and able to set your defense and making them pay for aggressive physical defense. So Jimmy 12 for 12, me 8 for 8. Draymond knocked his down. It could be the difference in tight games like that. You got to take advantage of those free points.
Speaking of defense, John's going to get his, right? 36 tonight. That's what he does. But you guys go into a game plan just trying to basically limit the other guys from really having a good night?
I mean, a little bit. Yeah, there's superstars in the league like Ja, who doesn't matter how much good defense you play. He knocked down 5 threes. You kind of have to live with that because he can get to the paint whenever he wants. I think on the whole, we did a really good job of keeping them off the free throw line, making them make tough shots. You know, flying around the guys shooting threes because they have a good spacing on the floor. Draymond and Jimmy doing a great job on Jaren Jackson, even though he had some moments. But yeah, you want to run them off the three-point line as best you can because that's, you know, when they're flowing, the balls, you know, flying around, they're tough. And then you just got to take the challenge one-on-one. Even if they make a tough bucket, you just, you know, shake the hand, fly back on offense, and just keep doing it over and over.
You had 11 threes in the mid-third. Did you at all think, I mean, especially in a tight game, that could be a night you could reach Clay?
The first 2 shots I took in the fourth quarter were a reflection of that.
Yeah.
I thought about it. And first touch, shot it in the transition, and went ISO left wing, missed both of those, and then I kind of came to reality on let's get good possessions if I do it or whatever. But that was the ultimate heat checks, even though I just got back in the game.
You passed Jerry West tonight, all-time scoring list. What's that mean?
I got a little emotional about that. That's special, obviously, you know, in his memory and what he meant to our organization, to the league, to the world of basketball, to our organization when he worked here, and, you know, my relationship with Johnny. And I got to talk to him after the game just to share a moment on what it meant for, you know, me, my family, you know, the entire West family. So that is special. Just understand what his career was, and that's the logo. So very special. I'll keep that ball and put it in a good place.
Great, thank you.